Hello, my name is Emma Hall, and today I will be discussing the Yangtze finless porpoise. So the Yangtze finless porpoise are critically endangered species. Their population has been decreasing since 1980 and is on the road to extinction if intervention does not occur. Aiding to their high risk of extinction is that they are endemic to the Yangtze River, meaning that if this population goes extinct, there is no other in the world. This is it. This is the only species there. So for those that are not aware, the Yangtze River is a highly trafficked and populated river in China. The main threats to these species are boat traffic, fishing, and pollution. The Neophycina azia orientalis is a Latin species name for the Yangtze finless porpoise. So why choose the Yangtze finless porpoise? I am actually from the Central Valley of California, specifically a small town near Fresno, California. So about an hour from the mountains and 2 hours from the beach. So I actually spent this past summer living at the beach with my husband, and that is a picture that I took along the walk to work one evening. And so I always had a love for the ocean. So on my search, I was searching up dolphins and that sort of thing, and I came across the freshwater finless porpoise in the Yangtze. So that's why I chose that. So some behavior alterations from these species would result from all of the changes that are happening in their environment. Like any species, the Yangtze or finless porpoise have certain behaviors for mating that indicate when that mating would occur. However, due to the noise level of the boats, the porpoises experience behavior alterations that may affect that reproductive success and relative fitness. So the noise is affecting both their behavioral habits and how they show that they're ready to mate, and then in turn affecting that population meeting a success. And the porpoise have also changed their fishing habits. They typically hunt during the day. However, recent studies have found them hunting at night and or in the evening. This is likely because the boating activity has decreased during this time. And so due to their decrease in population, there's not sufficient data on the interactions, how the interactions have altered as a population, other than how the mating would tie into that. There are no other species of significant value that are competing for fish or prey with the finless porpoise. However, humans are the main species that are hindering the survival of the porpoises. The Yangtze River, as mentioned, is highly trafficked with fishing boats and boats transporting goods. The increase in fishing has resulted in a decrease in fish available for the porpoises to feed on, and that would thus decrease their population. In addition to the lack of prey, the fishing boats use electrofishing and gill nets, which can result in the deaths of the porpoises. Boat collisions are also a common cause of the death to the porpoises. So the Yangtze finless porpoise, in addition to the fishing, must overcome pollution and dam effects. The river dams have lowered the number of fish able to reach the Yangtze River. Due to the low number of fish from the dams and fishing, the porpoises are having difficulty finding enough prey to flourish. The agriculture and industrialism in the area have resulted in poor water and air quality, affecting the overall health of the porpoises. The pollution in addition also adds sediment to that water, making it murky and resulting in the porpoises having reduced vision over time. And that also would affect and decrease their ability to hunt. So actually, in 2007, the Beijing freshwater finless porpoise also went extinct. And so I think after that, they're trying many efforts to prevent this freshwater finless porpoise from having the same fate. So they are critically endangered, as mentioned. The World Wildlife Fund has worked with various organizations to connect the Yangtze River with 40 floodplain lakes. That would increase the amount of fish and increase, the amount of flow of water, of fresh water into the river, and increase the amount of prey available for the porpoises. They are also aiding in finding other financial security for the fishermen in hopes of decreasing the effect of fishers and the amount of them that are fishing. The Chinese government has implemented a 4-month fishing ban. That is an effort to conserve the porpoises. However, the enforcement of the ban is weak and not proving very effective. So some different methods of conservation are the in situ and ex situ. In situ is Latin for in place, and ex situ is Latin for out of place. Some of the in situ conservation involves reserves along the Yangtze River. So that aids in providing fish and a safe place for the porpoises to inhabit. The in situ alone has been deemed ineffective. However, if it was paired with additional resources, the implement and enforcement of the 4th month fishing ban and then making the reserves larger, it might be more beneficial if that was implemented. The Ecology, on the other hand, is very effective. It includes humanely capturing the animal and relocating them to a semi-natural environment. So the current Ecology relocation is in the Tianlijiao Oxbow. After changes have been made to the Yangtze River and it has been deemed, a place where they can flourish and survive and thrive, then they will be placed back into their original habitat. So the Ecology, does have a higher likelihood of preventing the extinction of the porpoises. For a combination of the Ecology and the in situ would be the most effective result in saving the Yangtze finless porpoises. So the Yangtze finless porpoises are a critically endangered species due to their mating behavior changes, fishing competition, pollution, and boat traffic. Due to the continual decrease of the porpoises since 1980, the need for conservation effort now is critical. The enforcement is necessary. If it is not enforced, it is likely that they will not have a high chance of survival if the plans, and so that is what's really gonna allow them to survive. And these are my references, and thank you so much for watching.